Welcome back to People's Princess Catherine channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some significant news.
Lady Louise Windsor's appearance at Sandringham this Christmas may have seemed understated, but for royal watchers, it spoke volumes. On Christmas Day, as members of the royal family made their familiar walk to St. Mary Magdalene Church, Lady Louise stepped into view alongside her parents, Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, and her younger brother, James, Earl of Wessex. It was a quiet moment, yet one filled with meaning. Now 21 and currently studying at the University of St. Andrews, Lady Louise has long kept a low public profile. Unlike senior working royals, she is rarely seen outside major family occasions. That is precisely why her presence at Sandringham continues to draw attention. Christmas at Sandringham remains one of the few times each year when the wider public glimpses the extended royal family together, balancing tradition with privacy. James, who recently turned 18, walked alongside his sister, reinforcing a shared path that has set them apart within the royal system. Both were entitled, by birth, to use the titles of prince or princess with the HRH style as grandchildren of the late Queen Elizabeth II through the male line. Yet both have chosen not to do so. This decision was shaped early on. Their parents agreed with the late Queen that Louise and James would be raised as the children of an earl rather than as full-time titled royals. The intention was clear: to allow them a childhood that felt more grounded, more flexible, and less defined by public expectation. As a result, Louise is styled as Lady Louise Windsor, while James, once Viscount Severn, is now Earl of Wessex following his father's elevation to Duke of Edinburgh. From an analytical perspective, this choice reflects a broader evolution within the monarchy. Over the past decade, the royal family has steadily moved toward a slimmer, more focused working model. Titles are no longer seen as automatic pathways to public roles, but as options tied to service and long-term commitment. Lady Louise embodies that shift. Her public appearances are rare, measured, and almost always family-focused. She has shown no indication of pursuing official royal duties, instead prioritizing her education and personal development. James, meanwhile, is preparing to return to complete his final year of A-levels, further underscoring the family's emphasis on normal milestones over ceremonial status. The Sandringham service itself carries symbolic weight. It is a setting where private family celebration briefly intersects with public tradition. Seeing Louise and James there, without fanfare or formality, reinforces the message that not every royal contribution needs to be performed on a public stage. In my opinion, this is precisely why their story resonates so strongly. In an institution often defined by hierarchy and heritage, the Edinburgh children represent choice, restraint, and long-term thinking. Their decisions feel less like a rejection of tradition and more like an adaptation of it. As the monarchy continues to modernize, moments like this quietly redefine what royal life can look like, not louder, not larger, but more intentional. Before you go, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think choosing privacy over royal titles strengthens the future of the monarchy? Share your view in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more calm, credible royal news you can trust.